Field changes. Deep with the point coming. Pushed back with the point coming up as Kushal Molla comes on strike.
Both fielders in the deep, both on the leg side. Deep backward square, deep mid-wicket. Mala happy to but great to see him in the runs now to go with that.
This will add up to his confidence. Could make most of it in the first two games. Surely has got a good start here, 26 of 16. He would look to...
Having come across 4 pitches, any bat on that probably flies for 4 or maybe 6.
This pitch outside leg. Gave it a full swing there, Kushal. You could see in his body language, Bhurtel is playing with a lot of freedom in this game. First two.
Really good over, particularly after that boundary from the second ball. Just 6 from it, 37 for none.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें
It's a signal from umpire Buddy Pradhan for the end of the power play. This is the best of it. 36 runs, a couple of sparkling boundaries. That was the big stroke, wasn't it? Right onto the rooftop. And then another maximum to Bertel. Despite that flourish of firstly Holder and then Blades, I think West Indies did really well to restrict Nepal in that 5th and 6th over. And even though they haven't found the early breakthrough, they won't be overly displeased at the moment. Into the second power play now. And a bit of fortune, that could have gone anywhere. Don't think this is missed by much, Sharad. Maybe just a whisker.
Kushal Molla not getting the quickest of start in this innings. Something different from him in this innings. He's been opening in the domestic games. Was very close to that stumps. The old French cut coming into play.
Nicely steered away into the offside. There's no doubt West Indies will be hurting. We know their pedigree, their quality, and it's also only fair to acknowledge just how many players they are missing from what would be necessary, let's say, their World Cup team come February. When you've got players like Jason Holder and the calibre of the new captain Akil Hussain, Kyle Mayers, I know Obed McCoy not on the team tonight, Fabian Allen, and all the talent of the likes of Casey Carty and Akeem Auguste, they shouldn't be a walkover by any stretch. Last night it was a very comfortable victory for Nepal. I don't expect it to be the same tonight. It's just how humid it is out there, just how much sweat there is. Would have been well bowled to mid-on, not to Kushal Bertel though.
See Holder wiping his hands, sweating profusely.
There's Mayers, now Fabian Allen. Akil Hussain, world class, he'd walk into any team as well himself. But there is also a trepidation amongst those faces that we're seeing there on the screen, particularly the captain. I think he's spoken really well. And I don't think they in any way underestimated Nepal for the series. They know how good they are. they've simply been outplayed across the course of the first two games.
Yeah, you could see in the last game's presentation when Hussein spoke about Team Nepal that these guys have been playing together for 4-5 years, and he was spot on. It's not easy to beat this team who are playing in this fashion.
Tries to get it up and over the offside, doesn't quite get enough of it, and it's put down. Not easy, running over his shoulder. But of all people, Fabian Allen, you would expect to take it. It's a wry smile from the stand-in head coach. If Nepal are in the field, you think that this goes to hand.
Yeah, just slashed it. Gurtel got both hands to it. Fabian Allen made a lot of ground, not easy running back. Gurtel gets a chance.
It's really Floyd Reefer, Ravi Rampal all already with the test side in India. Otis Gibson is here. But this has created, understandably, a lot of headlines around the cricketing world. One of the lead stories last night on BBC News, I saw it back in the United Kingdom. And you'd expect of all people, Fabian Allen to take this one.
Yeah, he made a lot of ground. He reached there, just bounced off at the last moment. Nonetheless, a very good effort.
Last night, it's hard to get across, if you did not see it, as to how good Nepal were in the field. It was world class, not associate world class, any team. Edged and gone. And the promotion of Kushal Malla up the order does not work. Great skills from Jason Holder. He will always fight tooth and nail for the West Indies. Malla falls for 12.
He was trying to go it full power towards the cover, but didn't get enough of it. The outside edge and an easy catch. Yeah, pretty big relief getting the first wicket. Holder, Kushal Malla, he goes for 12 of 21. Nepal 41 for 1.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
The young captain, Rohit Paudel, to the crease. He comes in at number 3. A really curious and fascinating decision to promote Kushal Malla up the order. He's such a good player of spin, particularly left arm spin. Maybe that was the thinking from Stuart Law, something to counteract the threat of Akil Hussain in the power play. But the threat from Akil Hussain in those first 6 doesn't come from balls beating the outside edge of the right-handers. It comes predominantly from the arm balls, the ball swinging back in. I think personally I would have rather seen Malla stay in the middle order. And obviously you'd expect come the qualifier it to be Kushal Bertel and Asif Sheikh up top. Maybe Lokesh Bam would have been a better option. Here is the wicket. It was there to be hit, but a lovely angle and good skills from Jason Holder.
Just running the fingers there. Holder, you could see the off cutter there, and it gripped in the pitch. That little bit of moisture helping to get that grip and move away from Kushal. So it's captain versus captain again.
Sharp turn, beautiful bowling. He is world class, this man, Akil Hussain, make no mistake about it. It's with the bat as well. Ball is his primary forte. This is beautifully bowled. Captain v captain, remember last night. Spinners will be looking at this going, get us 140, we're in the game.
Look at that turn, pitched around just outside the off stump, beating the bat, and a good fielding in place with the slip on.
Swept away, just shy of the man at deep backward square. Keep your eyes on that man, Kareem Agor. He's an absolute live wire. For all we have waxed lyrical about Nepal's fielders, that man, top 5 or 10 in any team, anywhere in the world. He is superb, and great to see him, KG from Antigua, get his debut. Great numbers, look at that economy, Sharad, just 5 runs per over.
World-class performer, Akil Hussain. Very nice, smooth action. Very difficult to pick. Last minute changes, ball coming in and going away.
I think if you look at the makeup of this West Indies attack, you almost have to sort of take your medicine with Akil Hussain and say, none for 20 off 4 is a good result for us here as the batting side. Jason Holder, 2, exceptional. Jediah Blades has been good. Maybe the other 2 bowlers, they're the ones to go at. I think that's the way Nepal are approaching it. Single to end the 8th. It's 45 for 1.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने
मैंने
और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
बॉलिंग चेंज लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड बॉलिंग चेंज लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड बॉलिंग चेंज लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड
The attack. Of course, a man who's played international cricket for the United States of America. Born in that part of the world, of course, has played for the Leeward Islands.
Reverse it. Good anticipation there in the slips. And Kareem Agor also visited Nepal when he participated in World Cricket League 2. He knows the opposition. The right man to operate at this point of time. West Indies will need more wickets.
Yes, Karima, yes. No arms, no arms.
It'll be a proud moment for him and for his dad, who's been a big part of his cricket development in Antigua. He actually played some club cricket with his dad coming through the system on debut for the West Indies. And he said this, whether you think he's gotten it at the right time or not, Casey Carty, a colleague of his in the island of St. Martin, congratulating him. So a really big moment for Kareem Agor. I might get an extra no.
Kushal Malla was introduced as an opener today. Interesting choice of opener given the fact that Lokesh Bum was in the side. Was not comfortable at all today, Malla. He is a very good batter against the spin, so interesting choice.
Oh, yes, 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 Karima, yes.
Yeah, at times it didn't work with Kushal Malla today, but at times you do have to try different things at this, especially when you've already won the series and you're looking towards the qualifiers. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't blame captains for trying the odd thing as they go through a series once the objective has been reached.
Double. Okay.
So 9 overs completed, 51 for 1.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने
मैंने
और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
There's a change of mindset here because I thought Ramon Simmons had taken off his cap, handed it to the umpire and had taken the ball, and then Akil Hussain and Jason Holder decided, no, Akil, why don't you finish your quota?
Runway jump on the six. Runway jump on the six, boys.
His fourth over, no wickets yet. Slip still in place. That is a mighty blow. He is striking the ball here with fearsome power.
And what better for Nepal, Ian? Kushal Bhurtel was out of form with the bat for a long time. He has now come back really well, 38 of 27 now. Massive six. It's his third six, and none of them have been small. Very strongly built. Beautiful shot. Between the slip and the keeper. And he had his share of luck as well, and this is how he deposited the ball out of the park, almost onto the roof for the second time. Got a chance, a lifeline, a drop catch, and the ball almost on the roof. Beautiful delivery. Akil Hussain has been economical throughout this series. His last over in the series has been disciplined.
You could see with that last ball why he probably opted to bowl himself his final over now.
How is that?
Pleading, he's absolutely pleading with the umpire. And the finger goes up, does it? I'm confused with that signal there. Is it head before wicket? I'm a little confused as to what the umpire did and what he's saying and what we're checking for. We're obviously checking the front foot. Oh, that's tight. That is tight. First point of contact of that right foot is where they will judge the legality of that delivery from, not while the foot is fully resting, but the first point of contact, has to be grounded or in the air behind the line. And I'm not sure I saw anything when the foot touched the ground initially. First point of contact. Yeah, there. Just there.
Oh dear. Oh dear. No ball has been signalled. Captain Portal was already questioning that decision. Plenty of confusion here, even in the com box. And Captain Portal, his dream run. Umpire Vinay Kumar Jha almost soft signalling it out. Remember, we do not have DRS here. But eventually, Nepal now have a free hit.
It was very disorienting to me when he put that finger up. And now the umpire's taken the ball again. What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Neither can Akil Hussain make heads or tails about it. There might be a concussion check here because the ball did go into the helmet of the batter. So while the concussion check is going and taking place, we will have a pause in play with the drinks break.
$59 for 1 after 9.3. Rohit Paudel was given out by umpire Vinay Kumar Jha, and then it turns out that it was a no ball, so a free hit that Nepal will start with after this drinks break. Innings highlight so far for you. Kushal Malla was sent in as an opener with Kushal Bhutel. We expected some firework from them, but it was a decent start. It wasn't a flyer. And few really lovely looking shots by Kushal. Reach out for this. Was very lucky this time. Drop catch. Davian Allen, one of the best on the field, dropped it, and Kushal got his share of luck. Not this Kushal though. Kushal Malla was dismissed by holder. Nepal are 59 for 1, and free hit is what we'll start the proceedings with after the drinks.
Big opportunity for Rohit Paudel. Hasn't hit it nearly anywhere as powerfully as he would like.
Go on, Akil. Come on, Akil. .176, the average first innings total at Sharjah. Ball
got to 173 in the last match. Can they better it? Reverse. Easy catch. The finger goes up. And against the run of play. Kushal Bhurtel has been dismissed. He is very disappointed. He's almost refusing to go. We'll have to see this decision as well. We've had a lot of confusion in the earlier delivery. And Kushal Bhurtel is very disappointed. Let's see if he did get any part off the bat. That's questionable. He immediately signaled it's off his elbow.
It's unfortunate from that view that we had there. If there wasn't any glove, Bhurtel goes for 39, 60 for 2.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Akil Hussain gets some success. That's why he chose to bowl that final over at that time. It might be fortuitous, the wicket, based on the batter's reaction. No player review system here. Gulshan Jah, the powerful, aggressive left-handed batter with a leg slip in position for him. So success for the West Indies captain in his last over, I mean, even if it's fortuitous, 60 for 2.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस
योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Let's have a look at the Kushal Bhurtel dismissal once again as best as we can. It looked to have come straight off the forearm from that angle. Given out, but I think Bhurtel would be a little bit unfortunate there to have been dismissed. Navin Bidesi good in the first game, wicketless in the second. And Sachin, it'll be intriguing now with the wrist spin, although he's not a big spinner of the ball, to find out how much purchase he can get off this pitch.
I think there's more turn in offering for spinners on this track compared to the previous track that they played on. It goes inside out, will only be a single. And Ian, your gesture for our captain, for Nepal's captain Rohit Bordal in the post-match presentation, it made headlines all over the country. The way you praised Rohit Bordal and his leadership, it's all over the internet in Nepal.
I'm in shock to hear that, but I've always liked Rohit. I mean, we did toss in the US last year, saw him coming through for the last few years, and I thought to take on the captaincy at such a young age and to get the team going well, I think it's commendable to him. So that came from the heart, whatever the ramifications and the implications of it.
He's had unprecedented success as a captain. Already the most successful captain Nepal has ever had, and he's very young still.
Oh!
Towards the onside.
Somebody run out,
Will only
somebody
be a
run out.
single. And for a captain at that age to have this kind of maturity, cool as a cucumber, He's a thinking captain, thinking cricketer. I think he's sometimes not given as much as credit as he deserves.
Yeah, whenever I've spoken to him at interviews, he speaks clearly, and communicates very well about his assessment of the game. So I like that. Those are the little singles that Nepal tend to steal, whereas the West Indies have passed up on that sort of opportunity.
They run really well, isn't it? Devendra Singh already the fastest not in the playing 11 today.
Let's go, Navin.
The boys, they work really hard in their fitness.
Oh, yes, boy.
Gives himself some bit of room. He'll take a single. 5 singles from this over. 11 gone. 2 down for 65.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
I feel sorry for young Rahman Simmons because they were going to give him his first over again. He was taking the hat off, and Akeal Hussain has said, nah, I'll give Kareem a go, another one. It's a difficult job when you have so many bowling options, and then on a tour like this, you want to get as many players involved as possible. But with the purchase that they've seen in the surface, I think that has swayed into to go to Kareem a go instead of Rahman Simmons.
Go bhaiya KG, go bhaiya KG. Oh yes, Karima, yes.
You can see why with the slow flight and the turn again.
It doesn't get too far. Spin it against him, spin it against him.
Rohit Paudel trying to sweep it. Good. This time he has connected and connected it well enough for the ball to land on the roof again. Nepali batters, they may be short in height. Don't get mistaken about the power they have. Look at this. Perfect swing on the roof.
They tried it previously, and after this, once the ball landed on the roof, you could see Akeal Hussain motioning to spin it, maybe a little slower and wider. Even Amir Jangu was voicing, you gotta spin it, Karima, and maybe take him wider.
Also because the Nepali batters are used to pitches like these. They've played in turning tracks all their life. Those slow wickets. So he'll have to give more rip to the ball a little slower. Karima Gore.
You come here. Yes, KG.
Yeah, that was slower. That was definitely slower. Exactly what we were talking about here. Slower and spun.
Catch it, Akeal.
Oh no. Oh, skipper. Oh no, that was exactly the plan they had concocted. Slower, spin it, take him wider.
Invited Rohit Paudel to go the other side this time. Plan had worked as well. And you expect your captain to take catches like these. Oh, will not be happy with himself there. Akeal Hussain.
No cover. Cover. Keep going, KG.
Nepal have put down one or two, but largely they've been brilliant in the field. West Indies less so. Oh, I wonder if that had hit, whether it would have been tight and they get more runs. And there again, sloppiness in the field. But had it hit, I wonder if it would have spelt the end of Gulshan.
And these Nepali batters will push you to make errors on the field. They're always looking to take another run. Always on the edge. Would have been out by a distance here, Gulshan. But after the overthrow, I think the collection should have been clean. Added runs here, bonus runs here for Nepal.
The one question I was wondering with that attempted run out was whether Karima Gore could have gotten back behind the stumps, whether he had enough time to get back behind the stumps and initiate the run out. He's just standing there and observing. I think he could have been in a position behind the stumps, gathered the ball and had enough time to initiate the run out.
Catch it, boy. Well done, boy.
It's gripping. It is gripping. This is a contest. You've got to work very hard for your run. 75 for 2.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
All across the world, this Unity Cup has reached, and we've received messages from every corner of the cricketing globe and beyond. Seeing beautiful footage from across the far west of Nepal out towards Sudapashim and down towards the Terai region, from places like Birgunj and Biratnagar, and from every corner, the capital city and beyond, Kathmandu and Lalitpur and Bhaktapur, those three cities that make up the capital city in the valley. And there have been messages coming in from every corner. There are so many bowling options in this West Indian side this evening that Raymond Simmons comes in as late as the 13th over. I've got Paresh Lahani joining me. Paresh, you must have seen some of the footage. There's been celebrations right the way across Nepal over the last few days.
Yes, the Nepalese people in Nepal and here itself coming to the stadium and around the world, they are celebrating a historical series win against a full member nation, West Indies, in the bilateral series of T20 International. And mind you, Lenny, Rohit Podel is the captain of Lumini Lions. Simmons plays for Lumini Lions in the Nepal Premier League.
And he might just have got his skipper out. He has. In the first game, Powdell hit him for a big 6. But today, Simmons has his revenge. Just a feather of an edge through, maybe some glove, or the very top of the bat, and a favourite area of Powdell's proves his downfall. Big wicket, that one.
This is the first T20I wicket for Simmons. It got the face of the bat, the manufacturer's sticker, and probably some gloves as well.
Delight for him. A maiden T20 international wicket for the young left armour. Big, big moment. Powdell's gone for 17. It's 75 for 3.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल
ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
One leg.
One of the two stars of the show with the bats yesterday evening, Sandeep Jora, comes to the crease. Thought he played ever so well. For his career best, he made 63. Maybe short in stature, but can hit a big ball. West Indies have definitely been better with the ball this evening, haven't they? We were expecting a reaction after that heavy defeat last night, and much more like it. Their fielding struggling, but bowlers doing the business.
This is the last wicket of Rohit Vodal, getting the feather off the gloves down to the keeper. Django making no mistake. Yeah, talking about this pitch, it is a fresh pitch, and the ball is not coming onto the bat nicely. It's stopping onto the wicket, it's stopping onto the batsman. There's a hint of a turn as well. If you bowl a bit slow through the air, the ball is turning.
Yeah, more than a hint of turn, turning sharply. That's why if Nepal can even get up to 140, they might be in the mix. Long way to go to get there. They're going to have to play well to get there. One of these two, you would imagine, alongside Lokesh Bam, who will likely be in next at number 7, maybe Mohammed Adil Alam then.
Have to get going. Both the batsmen are relatively new at the crease. Gulshan Jha just faced 7 deliveries, whereas Jora 1.
Great skills these. Nails the Yorker. Couple of appeals not coming from the bowler nor keeper. It's gone underneath the bat.
This is very smart bowling by Simmons. 2 balls, he bowled it short. And the third ball, attempted Yorker, very well bowled. Gulshan Jha trying to heave that down to point, but completely missed it. Wicket and just a single run in the first over of Simmons.
Really good Yorker. Outstanding over. Really good from the young left armer. Full of promise. And he has a first international wicket to his name. It is 77 for 3.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे सही है म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें
Shaker Irie tonight. That decision to rest and rotate, very hot here, Paresh. There is definitely an eye on Muscat in about 10 days' time, I presume.
No, we could have seen this because we've already won the series. Why not give a chance to the players who are not playing?
Get into the offside and hit an awfully long way. Gulshan Jha has put that onto the roof. It rolls all the way up, slides down the back. Nobody really from Nepal, it's a bigger ball than this young man.
Extremely hit hard by Gulshan Jha. Again, the bottom hand coming into play. He got the height and the distance as well out of the stadium.
Just wonder, was it a slightly emotional decision from Akil Hussain to continue with Kareem Agor? He's the one who put down the chance, dropped Rohit Powdell, also didn't affect the run out off his bowling. It would have been a first ever wicket in West Indian colours. He has some, including in the games that he played against Nepal. One of those came in Kirtipur at the TU International Cricket Ground, the other in Muscat in Oman. Has played against Nepal twice for the USA. But I'm not sure the left arm spinner to Gulshan Jha, who loves facing left arm spin, is the right option. Big hit this one.
Yeah, he didn't try to slog the ball. He hit it as the ball came in outside the off stump. Fuller delivery, went under the ball and hit it way over long off, wide long off for a 6. Nepal hitting 3 4s and 5 6s in this innings so far. Many more to come, I guess.
Comes over the wicket now. Change of angle from Kareem Agor. was always going to be flatter, and he's so quick, almost like a blur, a mirage. Dipendra Singh Airi-esque from Kareem Agor. Great stop.
Going my horse. Keep going my horse. Well ball, my horse. Well ball, well ball, well ball.
Just so quick across the turf, isn't he, Kareem Agor?
Yeah, he resembles Dipendra Singh Airi. Very quick off his turf.
That's the length all the time. That's
Look
the
at this
length all the
fielding
time.
of his own bowling. And mind you, Lenny, many bowlers feel better when they're bowling.
Yeah, Irie certainly does that too. Well, if Irie's the tiger, what are we going to call Kareem Agor the cheetah, maybe? He's just as quick as him. Somebody who might be a great acquisition in the Nepal Premier League coming up in, well, what's 6-7 weeks time now, season 2. So much excitement about that, November 17th through December 13th. Hearing noises, Paresh, many noises about big names coming to Kathmandu. Beautifully bowled, that turn on offer again.
Yeah, that was a bit slow through the air. Gave a bit of flight. Ripped the ball on his fingers. The ball coming into the right hand and going away after pitching. Beautiful delivery.
It's brave bowling because you got to get it up at a slower pace and a trajectory that Jam might have gone after because it's the right-hander turning away. Good skills from Gore. Well, mix up, should be a run out, and it is surely going to be gone. We might go upstairs to confirm. And again, it's that area at backward point that has caused the confusion. The same for Kushal Malla last night. And this could be very... Gulshan Jazz in trouble for me.
He's not... Yeah, he's gonna Gulshan Jah. He has to go back to the hut.
And great composure from Akil Hussain, who obviously had that back-to-back errors in the previous score over with the drop catch and then the missed run out. This time he's done everything right. And indeed, the decision's given. It's going to be a big wicket. Gulshan Jah is the one who's got to take a very slow trudge off the field. West Indies celebrate. Good skills from Gore as well to get the ball back onto the stumps. We will find Gulshan Jah. He is dismissed. He's gone for 10. It's 84 for 4.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस
म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा पेशेंस रखना सही
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Harry Sheikh, the new man to the crease, but he's at the non-strikers end because the run-out occurred there. Yeah, it was very good composure. There was never a single here. It was quick between his overs. Still yet to pick up that maiden wicket, but there is a wicket in the over. It's 85 for 4.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने मैंने और नहीं तो क्या तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है म्यूचुअल फंड सही है
भाई पेशेंस म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे
सही है
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Yeah, did play in that triangular series up in Scotland, but more known as an ODI player. The Iceman, they call him, Arif Sheikh. ice in his veins, always the one there whenever the going gets tough for his nation. And Arif guides that away. You do not bowl there to him. Loves a cut shot. This one a little bit more off the back of the back foot, but just steered away, and he starts with a boundary.
Very good timing by Arif Sheikh behind square on the offside. Just timed it over the face of the bat, guided it down to deep backward point for a boundary. And he has scored 63 runs against West Indies in an ODI match in 2023.
Yeah, that was at the qualifier, wasn't it? The Harare Sports Club down in Zimbabwe. So both Sheikh brothers and a very proud family know the feeling of making 50 plus against the men from the Caribbean. See there throughout his career, best of only 39. He'll take on the second, and again between the wickets. The throw was very wide, so no interest from the West Indies in any appeal like we saw in the Asia Cup final. An appeal for obstructing the field, but no, safely home.
Yes, he was good running between the wickets. He played it with soft hands down to mid-wicket. The fielder in the boundary line. And here's the run out. Confusion between both the batters. Eventually Gulshan Shah coming up short.
Both Hussain and Gore did really well there. Easy to ruin that chance. Goes again, but straight to the man. And Jason Holder kisses the ball and says to the Nepal fans, thank you very much. It is an area of strength of his, but he couldn't get it over the giant Jason Holder. And the West Indies are roaring back here in the third and final game.
Simmons with his second wicket in his second over. Was hit for a 4 in the first ball by Arif Sheikh. I beg your pardon. And this time around, it is Arif's favourite shot, but couldn't get over the fielder Jason Holder, and he kisses the ball to the spectators, the supporters of Nepal. Had a smile on his face. Arif Sheikh shot, stay at the crease ends, gone for 6. Nepal 91 for 5.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने। मैंने और नहीं तो क्या, तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, म्यूचुअल फंड सही है।
भाई पेशेंस। म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है, कभी रन रेट ऊपर, कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे।
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा, फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Bam has been held back. Interesting for the keeper batter. Good Yorker. Simmons has been outstanding. Not quite sure why they delayed his entrance into the attack, but what an impact he has made.
What a spell he's bowling. Simmons in his second over has already taken 2 wickets, and a bit of a kiss on the ball and a bit of a dance to the crowds.
I think Jason is saying, I like these Nepali tunes, I like the music, because the DJ's only playing music from Nepal, not getting any Caribbean classics. Haven't quite been able to line him up, have they? Has a yard of pace, young Simmons, and a bright future. 4 wickets in the last 5 overs, has swung this game heavily towards the West Indies. What can Nepal realistically defend, given the pitch is showing signs of turn?
And even the pitch is a bit wary, you have to score at least 140 and above to have a chance in this game. Nepal, the first game they played, scored 149. The second, yesterday, they scored 173. The pitch was very good yesterday. This is the fresh pitch, a tricky one.
You might think of a second here, and they should get it comfortably. Just fell into that sort of vacant area. Again, Nepal's running between the wickets. The exception, the occasional mix-up. Very good. 5 remain. 94 for 5.
यार घाटा कर दिया तूने। मैंने और नहीं तो क्या, तूने ही कहा था म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, म्यूचुअल फंड सही है.
भाई पेशेंस. म्यूचुअल फंड ना इस मैच की तरह है. कभी रन रेट ऊपर, कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे.
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा, फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे.
सही है.
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में पेशेंस रखना सही है.
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है. योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें.
Long way to go to get up to that 140 or so that you would like, Paresh. Need about 10 and over from here. West Indies have impressed me with their bowling in particular. Their fielding still leaving a bit to be desired, to say the least. They've been outfielded in all 3 games thus far by Nepal. I'd expect the same to be the case this evening. Nepal will hunt like a pack of tigers, trying to defend whatever total they can make. There's another change in bowling. Almost hit straight back off the toe of the bat as Jediah Blades returns. He may well bowl 3 consecutively on the bounce here, 16, 18 and 20.
I think the ball didn't come onto the bat very nicely. It stopped on the wicket. That is why it got toe off the bat by Adil Alam for a single. Talking about the back end of the innings, 4.5 overs to go.
Suppose it will depend which end Jason Holder wants to bowl his final 2 from. Last night, I suppose, maybe not in the victory. You know how good this Nepal team is, but the margin of victory was probably the big surprise.
To be honest, Lenny, I was not surprised because of the margin of victory that Nepal got yesterday. They played very well, they fielded well, the catching was impossible to see.
They caught everything, didn't they? Every single thing that came their way. It was like a magnet.